Hello, 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 Sarah V here. Um, I wanted to come on and, share something with you, kind of my revelation of something that was, revealed to me by one of my spiritual teachers. And it's all about Saturn return. I am not into astrology, but one of my mentors just kind of made me aware of perhaps a, an awareness to something that, I keep trying to avoid or that I'm trying to resist. Because when we live in resistance free, we are actually living in the light of your spiritual power. Whatever your belief is, mine is divine. And, I started thinking about that. So it's the 30-year return. We're starting to make a major transformation in our lives. If you are like me and turning 60 this year, actually in August. And I'm thinking, oh my God, that makes so much sense, because when I was in my 30s, it's kind of difficult to even think back that long ago, but 30 years ago is when I made a major transformation in my life, with actually starting to have all my children. I have 4 children, and each one was exactly 2 years apart. So my whole 30s was this massive transformation of building a family, raising a family, and, that was a huge pivot in my life. Now, 30 years later, holy cow, that I'm making another pivot massively, in my life. I have been, a mentor for, I don't know, 10 years. I've been a wife. I've been, a mom, which I always will be, of course. But I feel this massive turn to something new. And it all makes sense, because I'm making this pivot. This is like the next chapter of my life, and I get to live this resistance free and connected more and more to myself. Because when I connect to myself, I know that I am closer to living in the light of my highest power. And it is what's so difficult about this, or challenging, let's say, is because we are still energetically holding on to the energy of who we were, 30 years ago, and through that whole transformation. And when we hold on to that, false energy, we tend to feel like we're more secure, we're safe, but actually we're not. That is an illusion. And now everything in my life now is brand new. Do I have moments where it just feels kind of wonky and uncomfortable and heavy? Yeah. But I know now how to recognize it and pivot into letting go and knowing and trusting that I'm being guided in a new place. And this is so powerful, because I know that I'm making so many new transformations in my life, you know um in my business, in my relationship to finance, in all the people that I relate to now, are completely different. Is it sometimes scary? Yeah, because sometimes the fear of the unknown kind of kicks in a little bit and wants us to stay where we were, or where we feel most comfortable. And that doesn't allow us to grow, to really, ascend into this new becoming. And I just want to encourage you, if you are that beautiful, ripe age of, 60, or even if you're listening to this and you are in your 30s, remember, it is a Saturn return every 30 years. We make a massive transformation if we allow it. Some people don't particularly care, or they don't want to feel the discomfort, because it is a little uncomfortable when we are making that turn into something new. But if you're 30, if you're 60, we know that we are allowed to allow ourselves to, live in this new energy, and know that you will be okay. You will feel safer or safe in this new energy, because it's completely new energy for me. Completely. As I'm newly a proud divorced woman, and I have new books coming out. I have all these new opportunities. I'm actually going to be heading to France, to Paris, at the end of June, and I'm going to be doing a book signing there. My little book, I Wish I'd Known, and my sorry, Let Your Inner Golden Sparkle Shine and I Wish I'd Known, is actually being translated into French. I will be doing a book signing in Paris, but my books are being translated into French, which is so amazing. And I have so many new things. I have a new brand of food that I'm going to be introducing in the next couple of months, and allowing myself to be really, really energetically excited about all these new things that are happening to me. But I just want to encourage you to just let it go. Let yourself experience it, because you will be safe on the other side. I promise.